You're getting a little bit too much enjoyment out of me shaving your face, brother. Let's see what BS they can stir up today. Good morning, folks, and happy Wednesday. So I want to start off by apologizing to everyone who was hoping to see us annihilate some alien scum last night. We tried. JB, Cody, and I were all online last night, but for some reason the game kept saying we're all offline, so we couldn't join each other. So after like an hour and a half of trying, we all gave up and just called it a night, because now it was 1 o'clock in the morning and there was no point in getting on Fortnite, because we would be getting off in 10 or 15 minutes, you know what I mean? So big apologies, but I think we have fixed it. Maybe, I don't know, I have no idea. Maybe it was just Helldivers was down last night, I don't know, but we will try again later today. But I'm a little bummed out because when we went to bed last night, JB asked what time we wanted to wake up. I told her what time. She set an alarm. So I didn't set an alarm. So I was using her as my alarm. Thought she would wake up and then wake me up. Well, that is not what happened. And we had made an agreement that we would go to breakfast in the morning since we weren't going to be able to play last night. We were like, all right, we'll just go to bed early. We'll go get some breakfast with each other in the morning, since we have nothing for breakfast here. Well, come to find out, she didn't wake up when her alarm went off. So then I was running late. There was no food here, so I would have been running on no food because we are running late as hell. And then I woke up and my hair was literally in a knot. Like I had to like yank it apart, and I was like, yep, it's about time to go get a haircut. Let's go tame the mane. So needless to say, we are just readjusting our day. We need a haircut anyways, so it all worked out for a reason. It's not the end of the world that we can't go get better today than we were yesterday. It's a little upsetting, but it's not the end of the world. At least gives us some time to go and trim the mane, if you know what I mean. Get this thing cleaned up, because it is quite gnarly, my friends. Quite gnarly. It gets annoying when you gotta brush your hair for 10 minutes. So we're trimming it up traditionally. Traditionally fixes that. So I guess let's hit the road. Let's go grab some breakfast. Let's go get a haircut. And then we gotta find time for our cardio at some point. And then maybe we'll play some Helldivers during the day. Who knows? But I guess let's go find some breakfast. Well, folks, we have made it somewhere to grub down. Let's get some breakfast in us, and then let's go get this hair trimmed up, and then find us some cardio time. Or maybe Helldivers time, and then find us some cardio time. I don't know. Let's go eat first, and get a haircut, and then we'll reevaluate. Well, breakfast, it went all right, but I think we have got the rest of the day laid out and planned out. We are going to part ways. JB's gonna go get her nails done. I'm gonna go get my hair done. Wow, that sounds really weird. Then I think right before kids class we'll knock out a run, just to get our bodies nice and energized, ready for the kids. And then we will, of course, go get better today than we were yesterday. So, in between then, I don't know what we're going to do. If it's going to be nap time, if it's going to be game time, what is it going to be? But for now, we're going to go get our hair cut. She's going to go get her nails did. And then we will reevaluate and reassess later. Well, we have made it home, and I guess this is where me and her part ways. She goes and does what she needs to do. I go and do what I need to do. And we meet back up here in a few. Well, we have made it to the barber, and they look pretty freaking packed out. I have no idea why. Maybe it's the same reason why I always come on Wednesdays. But for some reason, on Wednesdays, I was thinking that Wednesday would be a nice smooth day, and I forget every time that Wednesday is like one of his most busy days. It makes no sense. But I do see that one of my friends are in here. This old gentleman, he is hilarious. So I'm gonna get in here as quickly as I can so that I can shoot the shit with him for a little bit before he gets on out of here. This guy, and it's not really funny, but he's losing his hearing. So you'll say something to him and he'll go, huh? And then he'll start talking shit to you about how you talk too quiet. It's hilarious. And then you'll just start, then you just have to start screwing with him because he'll start talking mad shit. And then you just have to like just start fucking with him. And then he'll go, listen here, I don't know what you're trying to do. Hilarious. So let me get in here before this guy gets out of here, and I can, shake his hand and things and tell him to have a great day. Just like that. Let's get in here and listen to the barber talk, folks. This guy's hilarious. The barber too, not just the old gentleman, but the barber. They make a quite the pair. I don't know how every time I come in here, this guy's in here too. Last time I came in, he informed him that he stopped shaving because the barber shaved him one time and he just liked the way it felt. It was just a better shave. He's like, it's like kind of like a facial massage. The barber's like, I'm not shaving your face ever again, bro. He's like, brother, you're not getting shaved ever again by me. He's like, why? He's like, you find it soothing. You're getting a little bit too much enjoyment out of me shaving your face, brother. Let's see what BS they can stir up today. Well, this blows. There's a lot of things in life that have upset me, but this is one of the things that have truly upset me. I could cry a little bit right now. I get in here and I'm all excited to see my barber, shoot the shit with him, see the gentleman who was here before I got here. Well, the guy who was here before I got here, who I was all excited to shoot the shit with, well, guess what? He was walking out when I walked in. Oh, you got to say hey, but that was it. And then I get in there and I go, hey, where's Tim? And the guy standing there goes, oh, well, he's been gone for about a month now. Gone? He died? No, he's not with this shop no more. So I sat there and I thought for a second, I'm like, do I message him? Because like that man is totally on his own time. But like it's like kind of one of the things that I liked about him. He just lives his life, you know what I mean? He's damn good at cutting hair, but he just lives his life. So I was like, you think you can cut a mullet? Like a half-assed mullet? Like someone who is not confident enough to actually wear a mullet, but they like to say that they have a mullet so that they can be part of the mullet gang? He's like, I have no idea what you mean. So I showed him some pictures of what my hair traditionally looks like, and well, he definitely did not do as good as my boy does. Not at all. I want to cry right now. Kind of feel like my hair was butchered. But it'll all be alright. I should have just texted him. Messaged him as I was walking out. Are you still cutting hair? With a crying emoji. Brother, I will pay you $50 to cut my hair correctly. You will double your pay just by going to work alone. I don't care. But, oh, and then while I'm sitting there, someone else walks in. Mind you, I feel this gentleman like digging the shears into my ear. Well, this guy sits down. He goes, where's Tim at? And the guy was like, I was like, that's what I said. He said, well, he's just no longer working here anymore. And the other guy goes, oh, is that one person still working here? And he was like, yeah, she's still here. He's like, well, she's not getting anywhere near my hair. She is not getting near my head. He said, last time I was in here, she cut my ear. Brother, wrong timing. And I don't want to be like, well, he's cutting my hair right now, so good luck on that. I don't think he really cut it. But dang, was he sure trying. I think he was just, didn't feel comfortable just moving my ear around with the collie. But like, brother, you can flip-flop it around, just don't cut it off. You know what I mean? A little upsetting, but it'll all be okay. Hair grows back, and if it is too terrible where it looks hacked up, because we can't really judge it right now, because like I haven't showered today, haven't conditioned it. So once I do that, then I can kind of judge what it looks like. Once I get a run in, like gets a little wet, you know what I mean? I can judge what it looks like. But for right now, I'm feeling like it was butchered. Maybe it was just because I didn't have as much fun as I usually do. I will say the one benefit is I was in and out in like less than 20 minutes. So, yay. Let's get home, folks, and let's, I guess, hang out. Because I guess I didn't need to take a whole day off to get my hair cut. I just needed a spare 10 minutes. This blows. I really hope my hair looks okay. Then he thinned it, and I'm not sure if it was time to thin it or not, because the barber determines when it's time to thin it. I don't tell him when I want it thinned. And so I hope that it's not too thin, and I hope it grows back even, and it looks nice and luscious. Gosh. Let's get home, folks, and I guess enjoy our morning off. And we're back home, folks. Let's run inside and run our hair under some water and see how bad it really is. Well, after we had made it home, I went inside and I started up helldivers on the PS5 for JB, called the homie, said he was on the way home. So while I waited on JB, I sat down, and instead of JB waking me up when she got home, she turns and sits down too and goes to sleep. Now, how is that supposed to help anyone gain some diplomacy and freaking helldivers, you know? In this universe, my friends. How am I supposed to get diplomacy in the universe if when I'm waiting on someone to get back here, I fall asleep, and instead of waking me, they just go to sleep too? Well, you can't. And on top of it, now I haven't gotten my cardio in, and I overslept, and yeah. So, before I run out of time, I was just going to go to the park to run before kids' class. I am going to knock out my run right here. We got like 30 minutes right on the money. So I might as well get it done right now, then dry off, then go get the kids better today than they were yesterday. Then I'll have to change while I'm there, because then I have to remember clothes, and it's just a whole ordeal. So if I just knock it out now, then I don't have to worry about it later on. So let's go knock out this cardio. Alrighty, we have gotten our run completed. I guess let's head across the state, or head to the park, not cross the state. We still gotta go get the kids better today than they were yesterday. I guess let's head to the park. Let's go get these kids better today than they were yesterday. And as you see, or I guess you hear, someone is ready to go. So let me run inside, let's change, and let's get our butts back out here. Alrighty, changed out. Let's hit the road. Well, folks, we are pulling in at pretty decent timing, actually, for once. We are not late. Not even running late. No, don't even have to rush inside. I can lay out the whole entire game plan for today right here. I mean, that's usually what we're able to do, but I've been running late recently, the past few weeks, and I've had to say it after practice. So Monday, we're gonna end up working what we were supposed to work on Monday. Monday we worked cow catcher, but that wasn't what we're supposed to work on. We're supposed to be working on circling around to the back and chair sitting. Well, that didn't happen because, well, there was just a lot of people who weren't here Wednesday, so I wasn't going to move on without letting all of them know. So today we work on circling and chair sitting. Circle and chair sit, circle and chair sit, circle and chair sit, circle and chair sit. That's what we're working on. And keeping controls when we chair sit. Like, not just chair sitting, but controls from the chair sit. My smaller people, I will just have probably work the chair sit. But my more advanced individuals, well, you gotta play a video right this second. Right this second, G. Right now. You couldn't wait 30 seconds. Now I done forgot my line of thought. Damn it, woman. But my little peoples, I'll probably have just do the chair sit. My older peoples, I will have them snap down, circle around, chair sit. My little peoples, I'll break it down into 2 moves. I'll have them work just circling around for probably 10 minutes, and then I'll have them just chair sit for 10 minutes. So each group is getting what they need. So like, if you're a little bit more advanced, you do need to go all the way through the circuit. If you're not, you need to learn the minute details. So that's what we will do. Let's get in here and get them better today than they were yesterday. Kids class went phenomenal. Everyone got the chair sit idea and got the emphasis on the underhook, being able to control them from being able to go back to turtle. But sadly, at the very end of class, I hear, as I'm saying bye to everyone, bye y'all, as I'm saying bye, I hear a huge, ah! And I'm like, oh my gosh, what happened? So I run over there, and there's a stinking wasp inside of one of my kids' shoe. So you know what? The ones who watch the stream would be very proud of me. Would be very, very, very proud of me. I hopped into action. And I got rid of the wasp. Oh, I did. Me! JB's gonna run us off the cliff. She just put the car in drive instead of reverse. Goodness gracious, someone saved me. But yeah, kids class went phenomenal until it didn't, because one of our little dudes got hurt. I mean, I guess they didn't get hurt, but they got stung by a wasp, and that junk hurts bad. If you've never been stung by a wasp, it's painful. Very painful. Extremely painful. Excruciatingly painful. He may be in a little bit of pain for the next few hours. Even, I don't know, last time I was stung by a hornet, I think it was hornet, I was in pain for a whole 48 hours. Like, literally swelled up my whole entire leg. Tried to train through it. I ended up getting like a fever. My whole body, it felt like I had the flu without the sinus infection. Like, you know what I mean? So prayers to him. I hope he feels better. Hope he comes back on Monday. I hope that wasn't enough to scare him away. But yeah, y'all would be proud of me. I hopped into action. I threw that wasp off his shoe. Like, I literally knocked it off immediately. Started hitting it with my Birks. And then I picked it up. I picked it up and threw it away. Y'all would be proud of me. To the ones who watch the stream will understand. The ones who don't, well, you'll just think that I'm looking for praise where there's not praise to be looked for. No, there's legit praise there. Y'all have seen me. The ones who have been on the stream have watched me come unglued over a bug near me. And just so y'all know, BillyGoat don't deal with bugs. Not my thing. Not my thing at all. But you ain't gonna hurt one of my little homies and get away with it. Heck no, that bug is a goner. But for some reason, it has taken us a really strange way to the gym. So wish us luck on making it there on time, because I don't know why. I have no idea why it's taking us this way. Strange. Wish us luck. Well, we have finally flipping made it. I really don't know what was holding us up. There was no real accident. Nothing like that. Just... Oh yeah, the ambulance went the wrong way. That was pretty funny. Freaking ambulance comes flying through, and then they do a U-turn in the middle of the road and almost flip their ambulance and start hauling ass the other way. That was quite funny. Hope they find where they were going. That'd be bad if they didn't. But let's get in here. Let's get better today than we were yesterday, since we are, I want to say we're late, but we're not on time. We're not early. Took me longer than I wanted to get here. I didn't get to train earlier because I overslept. It's my fault. I should have set my own alarm, but still, I thought she was gonna wake me up. But no. Let's get in here and let's get better today than we were yesterday, folks.
Next guy comes, everybody's fresh. Somehow I always see the one. I never trained because I got a big job. Like you Yeah, that was the back of the day.
Well, after another night of being here a whole lot longer than I would have liked, that was a great day of getting better today than we were yesterday. From some wall rounds to some pad rounds to some more wall rounds to some more pad rounds to some... We did a lot. Let's just put it that way. But we are cleaned up, and I'm pretty positive we have food in the fridge. So all we gotta do is get home, eat, and hopefully, because we checked it earlier today, Helldivers is still working, and we can finally take out some alien scum and become the leader of the universe. Well, we have made it home, and surprisingly, JB knocked off 10 minutes on our ride. She didn't drive like a grandma tonight. She also really didn't drive fast either. There just wasn't anyone in front of us. But on the way home, I was looking at my hair. You know what? I don't think he chopped me up too bad. Maybe I was just a little nervous because he had a straight blade with shaky fingers, shaky hands near my neck, and that was pretty terrifying. And maybe I'm just a person who likes a routine, and I was really excited to go in and get some giggles in, and well, I didn't get no giggles in. I kind of was sad. But at least the day wasn't wasted, and we were still able to get the mullet trimmed up, and that's all that really matters, you know? And hopefully, Helldivers is our friend tonight, and we will be able to get on. Hopefully. I'm like keeping my fingers crossed to the max, because JB and I, when I had made it home, I got everything set up. I had JB in my freaking spaceship and all. And then our guy didn't call us back, and JB took too long to get home, and then the next thing you know, I was asleep. And instead of waking me up, what'd she do? She went to sleep herself. Like, come on, G. Well, how are we supposed to become the most powerful freaking helldiver in the universe if we are falling asleep? You can't. So, since we fell asleep, let's get our butts inside. And, well, let's gain some diplomacy, my friends. Hope to see you all there, and good night, folks. BillyGoat freaking loves ya.